with Danny and Danny.
Good. Just look.
This is so nice. Because I record on my phone, so I don't have the cool microphones.
You gave me a pillow on my chair? I appreciate you giving me a pillow on my chair.
Lumbar support is important.
It feels great. My lumbar feels amazing, actually.
I love it.
Welcome to another episode of Living Single with Dan and Danny. As always, I'm Dan, and in front of me, oh dang, I'm Danny.
You wanted me so bad. I knew it, bro. I knew it, man. I told you I was a corner. It's okay.
Oh yeah, he did say that.
I'm Danny, everybody.
They know I'm the real Danny.
Hey, everybody, I'm Danny. This is my podcast. I read books.
I read books. Oh my god.
As always, I'm Danny, and in front of me is Dan. How you doing, man?
What's up, man?
Oh my goodness.
Today we're joined by a lovely guest.
Hi, my name is Chelsea from Mimosa Wasted Podcast.
Damn, we didn't even tell her to introduce herself. She just took the
Oh, sorry.
She
Did
listened to the
we
show.
didn't want to
y'all want to introduce me?
No.
We did,
You
but
can try again. No, you try again.
This is Chelsea from Mimosa Podcast.
Mimosa Wasted.
Mimosa Wasted, see?
Podcast. See, that's why you should.
Yeah, yep. See? There you go.
For those that don't know, give them the elevator pitch on Mimosa Wasted.
So I moved up to the Maryland, DC area a couple years ago. Really fell in love with brunch.
That's a thing in DC.
It is a thing. If you do not know, it is very much a thing. And as I was doing these things, going to brunch every weekend, I loved the conversations that were happening and just being able to kind of talk over just champagne and orange juice and just really get into some deep stuff. And so I just decided to base my podcast on getting people mimosa wasted.
Yeah.
And then we just talk about any and everything, just like brunch.
It's like female group drink champs with food.
Yes, that's exactly what it is.
Wow.
But I also
So
bring
it's
men on there
awesome.
too, though. I also get men mimosa wasted on there too, and they think they can't get mimosa wasted, but I usually prove them wrong. Mimosa, yes.
Mimosa.
So I try to mix it with Henny and something, or
Y'all really be drinking?
Yeah, no, we really be drinking.
You ever had a coquito?
Oh yeah, I had it this past weekend actually.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, that's good. That might need to be
Shout out
added
to
into my.
workers.
That might need to be added into my little rotation.
If you need any coquito, we got national shipping out of
Ooh.
Queens, New York.
Ooh.
It's made with ice cream.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? So
Cinnamon.
it's cinnamon. Fire.
It is
Fire.
good. It is
Fire.
really
And
good.
black on. Shout out to my man Chris. We'll put his info in the description.
Yeah, I might need to get that.
We got you.
Maybe to add it to my
I saw
rotation.
some interesting that I want to bring to the forefront.
Ooh, I love it.
Can you just tell me when your birthday is?
August 7th.
Wow.
Mine is too.
Are you serious?
Hey,
Leo gang!
See, you already know. I saw on her profile. I'm like,
It's
August
always
7th.
Leo season.
Always, man.
It's always. It never
The
ends.
best. The
Literally.
best.
We transcend seasons.
Wow.
That's
Didn't
it.
know.
Yeah. And when's your
Shit.
birthday?
I share the same birthday with LeBron James, Tiger Woods, Tyrese.
Who?
I mean, just a few of the
Did
greats.
you really name Tyrese
Just a
up
few.
there?
Wait, Tyrese?
Did you
is
say-
arguably-
You say Tiger Woods?
Yes.
You said
Cheater.
LeBron, Tiger,
No hairline.
Tyrese.
And
then
Tyrese.
Tyrese?
And Tyrese.
Who else can make it singing, rapping,
Who made the rapper?
and
Who?
acting?
You got a bar? You know a bar?
I was
Black
what's the
Tie.
song?
You ain't never heard Black Tie before?
No, and neither have your listeners.
It'll be the intro for this episode.
Never mind. We are fire, bro. Fire. Don't
Can you
even-
name one lyric from Black
Black
Tie?
Tie. I'm Black Tie.
He could be telling the truth.
Okay, there's no
I
verification
wouldn't be
here.
able to.
Black Tie. Okay.
Right.
And can you tell me what day that is? Because I literally don't know.
He got a couple albums out. Black Rose, Tyrese, Portrait of a Man.
What day is your birthday?
Yeah, what day is your birthday?
Oh,
now?
December 30th, 1991.
So that makes you what, a Capricorn?
Exactly.
Hey, that song was fire. I'm a Capricorn.
Yeah, that was it. There we go.
Lines of love,
There
baby.
we go. Okay. There we go.
Exactly.
But I still don't believe that Tyrese should have been named and all the other people you
Why
just
not?
said.
He sounded great.
It
Tiger
just
is
wasn't-
the great. LeBron's
Is
the great.
Transformers not a great movie?
Is he the star?
What?
Fast and Furious?
Is he the star?
He's-
I'm
Created for
gonna lose my
five
black card. I've
episodes.
only seen one Fast and Furious.
Oh,
Nah, there ain't no black movie. You good?
Oh, you sure?
It has two prominent black actors in it.
Who?
Ludacris and Tyrese.
Wait, you said prominent? I'm sick of this. Prominent black. You acted like it was Denzel in there.
So,
prominent black
I saw
actress.
that you had an episode
I'm sorry. Go
with
ahead.
your ex.
Yes, I did.
I don't know what he's talking about right now.
Prominent black. We're gonna put a pin in that one because we gotta come back to that. But anyway,
It's ridiculous.
yes, I did.
Bow Wow is also his favorite rapper, so but
Not favorite, but I feel like he should be talked about in the greatest of all time category.
so this episode with your ex, how did you get to that point to be able to do something like that with him?
Yeah. So.
Oh, tell us about your relationship too.
Yeah,
with him.
that's-
Oh yeah, sure. Okay, so him and I dated at the end. So I went through a year. How deep can we get on here?
How did you just want to?
So I went through an entire year where I was completely celibate. I was like, I just need to like focus, zone in, get my life together.
Same.
Same? Nice. So the end of 2017, I met him and like literally I was on my tail end. I was like, okay, I'm gonna finish out this year strong. Met him and then we just kind of like ended up dating really quickly. Probably like it for me it was quickly.
So right after your celibacy,
like in the last month of my celibacy.
okay.
He was yearning.
Yeah, something like that. And so probably like 2-3 weeks into us like knowing each other, we met on Tinder, all that stuff. Into 2-3 weeks of us knowing each other.
I gotta pause.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I'm just type to interrupt.
yeah.
Just
No, I
because
like interrupting.
my memory is trash.
No,
If I don't
it's okay.
get the question out-
I got some pins, especially
Okay.
for what he just said about that.
So you were celibate, correct?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
When in that point did you get on Tinder? And what was your goal to get on Tinder?
My goal. So I got on like November-ish.
Were you plotting?
Did
I
you
wasn't
put not here
plotting.
hookups in your bio?
I did not put that.
Oh, I was about to
I
say.
So
did not
were you
put
there
that.
for hookups?
I wasn't there for
Okay.
hookups. I
But
wasn't
you
there.
just
For, I was
said
just
got
like, you know,
Okay.
I had.
Little point here. Whoever puts that in their bio
He's always looking for a hookup. To me.
guys.
To me. Yeah,
So, you know.
just FYI. And so I was just trying to meet people. Like I was like, oh, you know, like I lived and worked kind of in the same vicinity, and I didn't really meet a lot of people as far as like men. I was like, maybe I just need to kind of put myself out there. So
Got
what
it.
happened?
Okay.
Is this in DC?
This was in Baltimore. When I lived in Baltimore.
Ooh, I'm about to say Tinder in DC probably popping.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
We'll talk about that because it is
DC
very
popping.
different. I was about to say it's very different now. Yeah, it was a struggle back in Baltimore. And so
Okay, I was just curious.
no,
for
you're fine.
context.
No, it's all good. So 2-3 weeks we were like, okay, yeah, let's do this. Like, let's be in a relationship, which is super fast for me.
Who
Anybody.
propositioned it?
He did,
Okay.
which was I was like, okay, so we leaving this thing.
Okay.
So we dated up until February, and
December to February?
December to February,
Okay.
because we went to the National Aquarium for Valentine's Day. After I kind of was like, are we doing anything for Valentine's Day? Which should have been a sign. Pay attention.
Oh,
ladies.
he was. Y'all
Should have been a
wasn't
sign.
going out.
Yeah. So it should have been a sign.
Some people
So
don't celebrate Valentine's Day.
that's true. But so yeah. So I was like, okay, we're doing anything for Valentine's Day? He was like, oh yeah, we can do like. I can tell he put some shit together. And I was like, okay, whatever. So I get to the National Aquarium. It's snowing outside. And you know, the National Aquarium, you gotta wait outside.
Yeah.
You can't go in until you pay. So I'm waiting outside because he was like, oh, I'll be there in like 10 minutes. 10 minutes turned to 15, 20. I'm like, what the hell is going on? So now we're at 25. So now I'm at the Barnes & Noble across the street, pissed, trying to find a book at this point because I'm like, I'm over this. He comes to the National Aquarium and he's like, oh, you know what your Valentine's Day gift is? You're going to pay for entry for yourself.
That's a dope
That's
gift.
it.
Have you ever got that?
That's balls. That's balls.
Right?
Yeah,
So-
I'm saying.
so
Let's
I'm
get creative with
yeah.
it. I'll do it.
So I'm sitting there in shock because literally out of the 2 months that we dated, I didn't pay for anything, right? And I'm thinking this Valentine's
Switch
Day.
up.
Yeah,
Oh,
switch
man,
up.
I like that.
You deserve
I like
that. Put
I
your
hate y'all. I hate y'all,
brother.
I hate y'all. So
Did you
literally,
get you stuff for Christmas?
he got me a necklace.
Yeah.
But the
She
thing
was
is-
grateful.
Yeah.
She
No.
was grateful.
But the thing is, I can tell it's fake because I'm allergic to fake jewelry.
You started breaking out?
Started breaking out.
How long after you had it?
You can't expect real jewelry.
For like
out
a
there.
week.
Oh, you can. She got a record for 7 days?
Right. You can't expect real jewelry out there.
7 days,
I
a month.
cannot.
Listen,
No.
I'm rolling with him. What's his name?
Right.
We don't gotta say his
so
name.
he says,
Shout out to
alright.
X.
It's Child's ex. Actually, I said his name on the show, but
So he says, you know, this is your present. You
this
gonna take
is,
this.
so I'm
I'm
sitting there
late.
like in shock.
Yeah, he late. That's trash.
Right. So I'm like, what? Okay, so we go in, we do the whole thing. This is my first time at the National Aquarium.
Right.
He completely fucked up my whole first time. I was very excited.
Right.
And so as we're kind of moving through, he's like, oh yeah, and I got you another gift. I'm like, okay, cool. So
What's the first gift?
Right. So the first gift was me walking in and presents.
Okay.
So I'm like, okay, I'm like, maybe this is all a dream. Maybe he's gonna like wrap this up nicely. So he walks me to my car and he's like, because one of my favorite shows is It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay.
And he was like, oh, I got you insert random season on DVD. And I was like,
Nigga's a player, son. You hear me?
so it looked like one of those things,
Got
in
a
the
$2
Walmart
DVD.
bin. Yes. So
Oh yeah,
I'm
she
like,
like this, chips like
yeah,
this.
he was like, oh yeah, she gonna love this. And I'm like, but literally all the seasons are on Netflix and Hulu. So like,
He got
I
the
knew about
DVD.
it.
you got me of
It's
one
2018.
season. It wasn't even like special edition. Like it was like literally like season 4.
Do you have
Okay.
a DVD player?
No.
Let's set more context. How old we are?
So I'm 27. All right, well, 20. I had just turned. Not just, but I was 25.
And he was.
We're the same age, so he was 25 too.
So he might not.
No.
He might have some debt. He's trying to pay off the budget.
So I didn't talk to him after that. So basically, like, I was just like, what's going on? Like, what is this? Like, and he was like, I just feel like you like me more than I like you.
Ooh.
And I was like, I'm sorry, what? You're the one who led this entire relationship. Like, it wasn't me. I was cool in my little celibacy corner, okay? And he was just like, no, like, I feel like
you
you
don't
like...
have sex?
Yeah.
How soon? If you don't mind.
Oh, no,
Yeah, baby.
so literally probably right after the new year started.
So
And was that after y'all were official?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You think he actually be official just to have sex?
Possibly.
That's
But that's a lot. I just feel like that's a lot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean,
in the context of things, 3 months.
That's true for consistent sex. I mean, I guess. Now looking back,
But
like,
$22 spent on gifts.
right? Exactly.
And
but
you had
yeah.
Christmas and Valentine's
And
Day?
Christmas and Valentine's Day.
Hey.
He fucked up both
Hey,
holidays.
Dwayne might be player of the year. Dwayne.
Oh my God! You done gave him a whole new name, bro. I love it.
Whatever his name is.
I love it.
So you paying for yourself. That's good.
So then he goes. See, the thing is, I'm not even done with the story. This is the whole crazy part. So, he says, "I think I like you like me more than I like you." And I was like, "What the fuck does that mean?" And he was just like, "Well, I just feel like we move really fast, and like I just feel like we need to just take some time and like see, if we really like each other." I was like, "Well, I don't need. I mean, today makes me not like you, but prior to that, I didn't necessarily dislike you." But he was like, "Well, I just need some time." I'm like, "Okay, cool." So that same day, I called him because I was like, "I don't do this whole like break time thing. Like, I don't really like either you know or you don't kind of thing." And he was just like, I asked him, if you don't want to be with me, then why are we taking this like break? Like, why do you like me? Like, what?
Make it easier.
And he goes,
Make what easier?
Yeah, make what easier. Yeah, thank you. Make what easier.
The separation.
The separation, right? So
You take a break, Now you don't expect you don't expect callbacks, so you just drip.
I was so over him.
You just drip.
I was so over him. Cause I asked him like,
Wayne playing the year.
He is out of control. I was like, well, why do you like me? And he was like long ass pause, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. We don't have to continue this.
That's tough.
So then,
Good for you.
Thank you. So we got to the point finally where we were able to like be cordial with one another. Cause in some ways I would end up seeing him. I don't know how he lived all the way out
What
towards
side
like
of Baltimore was you?
White Marsh area. He lived in. I don't know.
Perry Hall
He
boy.
is a Perry Hall
Yeah,
boy.
he is
Yes.
a ball.
Yeah.
Yeah, Perry. I could have told you that.
Yeah. Wish I would have known that. But so we finally got to the point where we were cordial, and I was just like, I kind of want to shake up my podcast. I was like, let's do this podcast.
We can shake it up.
Yeah. We can shake it up. And it was a good conversation because we both had two different stories about how everything happened.
What's
So
his
what
story?
His story
Yo, we
was
ain't even potty. We just let me being nosy. Sorry for everybody listening, but y'all come along for this story.
He
man.
basically said that, okay, so he agreed that he led the relationship. He said that he just felt like everything just happened really fast and he didn't know what to do. So the only thing he knew what to do was to like kind of take some time and think about everything.
But why did he say why he even let it get to that?
I didn't even care at that point. I was like,
we care. Where's Dwayne at?
Where's Dwayne?
Call Dwayne. Dwayne.
No. I was just like, I just want to make sure we both have the same story. But like, he was like, I don't think that's what happened. I was like, wow, you're living in.
So let me ask you this: when y'all decided to do the
podcast,
the relationship thing, did you set expectations or did he?
About what our relationship looked like?
Like just what you wanted out of a partner, like what you needed.
You know what? Now I'm sitting here thinking about it, I don't think I did. I was just like I'm not one to get into relationships fast, so I just felt very, I don't want to say enamored, but I was like, I know I really liked him. Yeah,
you were
like
dating during that whole
year. I was like, oh wow, this is so ironic that like this is literally the end of my celibacy year, end of my like dating year, like no dating year, and I mean, so with you, I'm like, this is great.
That was your reward.
Yeah, I was like, wow. It was not.
So what made you? Was it that thing or that energy that made you be like yes when he was like, let's be together?
Yeah, definitely. Like I was just like, oh wow, like maybe this is all,
Can you imagine asking somebody to be with you and then they be like, let's think about it? Or you telling them, let's think about it?
Yeah.
But I feel like that needs to happen sometimes. Let me think about it.
Yeah.
What's wrong with thinking about it?
Yeah. Yeah, but he had already led so much up to this point. I'm just like, wait, why are you confused? Like, I don't understand. You're the one that led this up to this point.
Tell me, because men look, I'm not going to say men, but for me, I've been in Dwayne's picture before. I've been Dwayne. I've been Dwayne.
Danny Dwayne.
Really?
Huh, you would have never guessed.
Back in college.
Oh, see, not when you're like out of school for years. Right. Oh.
When I was like 20. But like me now, I'm starting to think about being very.
Talk about you then.
Ooh.
Me then, I was just.
Just out here.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. I would get bored quickly. So I would.
See, and I never had an out here like time in college. I didn't have that time to move to Baltimore.
See, I feel like you have to have I had a period.
Yeah, you gotta have a whole period. Yes, absolutely.
But I feel like I had to have that because I would date somebody, especially after I left my ex. I dated somebody, and then something about them didn't fulfill me or I didn't like. So I would look for that in somebody else.
Ooh.
And then they wouldn't fulfill X, Y, Z. Couldn't talk to them no more. So I had to move to this girl.
Yep.
And I've just been in that cycle. Now I'm trying to get out.
I know, it's hard. It's hard as someone recovering as well.
Do you watch Power?
Why you make yourself sound like a victim?
I'm a ghost. I'm trying to get out of the game.
God. Lord. I don't watch Power no more.
Y'all keep pulling me back in the game.
Y'all keep reeling me back. Who's y'all?
So women have to just keep
Speaking of another Tyrese hit.
Bye. That's Joe. That's Joe.
Pulling me back.
That's Tiki.
That's Tyrese on the hook.
It is Tyrese on the hook, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were singing the Power theme song. I'm like, that's definitely Joe.
I mean, Tyrese probably could do
Baby
that.
Oh man, you're a victim to these women pulling you back.
See, but you gotta build stamina and you gotta build self-control.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I've been working on. And now I feel like I'm to the point where I have the mindset where I want to be.
The mindset, but where's the implementation though? Where's that?
I'm working.
Okay, you're working on that piece. Okay, the mindset is there, but there's no.
I'm working on it.
The physical piece isn't.
How?
I'm working on it.
How? I feel like that white girl in that room yelling at that cat.
How?
That's like how, man.
Wow.
You don't gotta explain it. As long as you know, man.
But what steps are you taking to like get to that point?
I haven't been having sex with most of women anymore.
Okay.
For a while.
That's good.
I've limited the amount of women that I talked to at one time.
That's good.
What is your number down to?
Oh shit. I wasn't gonna ask you that. Woo!
So what else you said? What other steps?
Yeah, define multiple women and define
Can you talk closer? I don't want to put me Oh man, listen.
I've been
in the car driving.
And the real gonna relate.
The real gonna relate. Listen, we gonna get some milk. But in the meantime, do you feel like Dwayne being on your podcast served as some sort of closure?
I think so.
All right, so with that, and I want to ask Danny this too, like, how do y'all feel about closure? Is it necessarily needed? Is it circumstantial?
Mm-hmm.
Is it sometimes just a thin line of, closure isn't needed, but I just want to talk to this person. But I'm disguising it as, I need closure. What are y'all thoughts on that?
So when I was younger, I think I wanted answers. Like I wanted why did this happen? But the thing is, as I've gotten older, I just take it as it's just not for me to kind of figure out or know. Like I've never had. Ooh, this sounds really bad. I promise I'm not problematic. I've never had an amicable breakup. Never. Like
why you toxic?
Huh?
Why you so
I'm
toxic?
not toxic. I'm about to say I'm actually not. I've just been in really
toxic relationships.
I wouldn't even say toxic. Like it just ends up in situations where there's it's gotten to this is it. And for me, it doesn't take much to get to that point.
I'm about to say, what's your relationship spans like 3 months? Or are they all 8 months?
I was gonna say, the longest relationship I was in was 3 years, and then the shortest one was Dwayne. So that was what?
So what was the average? Right.
Well, see, that's the thing. I don't get in a lot of relationships.
Okay,
I'm very particular. Yeah, I'm very I be paying attention to all that, and especially now that I've gotten older. I'm this ain't. But you can be a nice friend or someone during my whole phase. That was a couple years ago, actually a year ago. Anyway, so I think that now I've become a lot more clear about what it is that I'm looking for, but I've never been one to be. I think in my entire life, serious people, maybe 3.
Did you learn anything from having that conversation and closure with him about yourself that you now are trying to improve?
So one thing that he did say, even after, because we had been cool prior to the show, we had already had some conversations, and he was like, I just feel like you gave so much so quickly, not even physically, he was like, you just were very into the relationship, and he was like, you don't necessarily have to be like that, and I was like, dang, that's interesting.
I stay away from that.
Yeah, I was like, I never thought I was like that, because once again, it always takes me so long to kind of get to that point. And he was just like, yeah, you should be careful about that. I'm like, yeah, I wish I would have known that with you, but
that's how I got with dating, though. That's how I've gotten with dating, because he used to tell me yo, why are you doing all this? I'll be like, bro, that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And now I started looking at my finances. I'm like, damn.
Oh yeah, no.
All this waste of money.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no. I don't even go on dates with people until I've been because you're also not gonna waste my energy or time. And I don't want you to feel like you're. I don't want you to take me out just to take me out. If you genuinely want to take me out, then cool. But we can also get to know each other and then decide if that's what we want to do. So.
I think it's interesting that he said you gave a lot early, because I've definitely done that in a situation where I've been dating, and you realize why would somebody work for something they can have for free?
Yeah.
For what? Why do I have to be this picture perfect woman for you if you gonna be this picture perfect man with me just doing the bare minimum?
Right.
So and vice versa for women. Why do I need to be cognizant of your time and your energy when you're still gonna sit here and be here when I arrive 30 minutes late?
Yeah.
You're still gonna pay my dinner because that's the thing.
Absolutely.
Why?
Yeah,
so,
right. Bare minimum. Yeah.
So, but also to that point is not every person like that. There's good people that all right. Yeah. They're being here on time, I'm gonna be on time, or they giving me this effort, I'm gonna do right by them. But everybody's not like, some people got, and not because they're bad people, but some people have to get to that point too. Just in life as people, whether it's when you're 25, or you're 22, or you're 28, you just have to grow into that person sometimes.
Absolutely.
But I think that was the biggest thing with dating that I learned from over the years. I wasn't a big being a relationship guy either. It's now we gonna date, see what's what. When we make it past a certain time, if we've been rocking, we good, and we gonna keep it going. But I wasn't the type to stay in longer relationships, because I'm real all right, if this is a sign, then I'm gonna thug it out for a month or two. If it ain't working, then it ain't working. There's no need to. I don't want to just be in a relationship just to say, oh, I was in a relationship.
Right.
Nah, we can date. We can hang out. We can have fun.
Yeah.
But again, I learned from those times, all right, I gave this and this wasn't good, or I gave this, and when I found out a lot of times I was just trying to please people versus trying to be with somebody that pleased me. So
to that point, when you mentioned you can go out with people and they'll be late or they'll be toxic. And you could be quick to generalize like, oh, all these niggas ain't shit, or oh, all these women only want XYZ.
Yeah.
And then when you come across somebody who's not like that, it's foreign to you.
Yeah.
So you get pushed away as well.
Yep.
So you can't generalize.
I was gonna say, I think definitely as I've gotten older, like I really try to pay attention to genuine intentions. Like, so if I go out with you and we don't vibe, like, okay, cool, like it was nice, you know, and I'm still gonna be me. Like I'm not gonna come out of my character. I'm not gonna not be on time. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna do what I would normally do, and then if it is what it is, like we just move forward. But it takes a while to get to that point, though. Yeah. I felt like for me at least. Yeah. Like it takes a while to get there without being like, dang, I wasted all this time, and like, dang, I wasted all this energy, and dang, I did like, it's just a lesson, like, you know, or
you can not waste time or money, do house dates, and that way you just avoid all of that altogether.
That could be true, but I have a theory though. I think sometimes with house dates though, you kind of get caught up in that. I feel like it's hard to transition to go out after that. Like,
I don't feel like the house date should be the first date.
I don't think they should either, especially with all these crazy men out here and women.
Exactly, but I'm not gonna say it hasn't always been going on, because sure it has, but it's been, you know, not glorified but brought to the forefront as of late. Yeah. But when I was doing it 2-3 years ago, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we don't have to keep track. But that was going on in my life though. It was off the strength of a lot of times I was busy and the woman was probably busy, and that was just the easiest thing.
Absolutely.
So like, hey, you just want to pull up real quick, and that's after we, you know, been talking for a little bit, not even much, but like a couple of weeks with them FaceTime. They see I just be at the crib chilling. I see she at the crib chilling. Like, all right, let's do it together. Just pull up at the crib. Like, you want to watch it. So it wasn't even like, oh, let's go on a date. You come over to the house. No, it's just like, shoot, you free? Pull up to the crib. You know, like that's what it was. Right. And so, of course, that's free. Yeah, it is free. Of course, turning on the TV, watching a movie free. Of course, pulling out Jenga's free and all that.
Netflix and shit.
You just kick it and do that. I didn't give no winks though, because you know.
Have you ever needed closure, man? Have you ever had a closure conversation?
Have I ever had a closure conversation? Yeah, I've had one. I've had one. I think I am big on needing closure. I think.
Really?
Yeah, and different. Why are you looking at me? In different ways, in different circumstances. Not with everybody, for sure. Fair. If it's somebody that was like, all right, shame on them. Like, it was their loss. Like, I don't know why they would go that route and say, oh, I don't want to do this, or why they did that, or why we decided to end it. But they lost. But if it's something where I thought like it was good and it had either potential to be something, or somewhere where we was on the same page and it also went left, I seek for that conversation, and it's not even. I can't tell you what it is. Yeah. I'm about to say I want to try to tell you, but I don't truly know. But in my mind, it's more so just being an adult and talking through, having that logical conversation. Yeah. Just like anything else in the world you don't understand, just talking through it, getting your point of view and expressing mine. Yeah. I feel like that's what it is. It could be something else. It could be me just wanting to talk to that person one more time. It could be, let me get these bars off. They don't know it was wrong. Like, it could be that. But I honestly think for the most part, it's like, you went this way, I went that way. When we first talked, we was both going the same direction. Yeah. How did that happen and why? Yeah. Because and a lot of times, the women that I dated, we were cool, like prior. So it's like, we was cool before, so I ain't trying to we probably never get back to that.
So you date a lot of your friends that are girls.
Oh, shit.
I have in the past. I think the best relationships are friends.
I now agree with that. I did not agree with that a couple years ago, but yes. I agree.
I mean, it's just, I don't know.
It is true, though.
You have a friend. You have a friend. You're not using them for sex. You're not using
them.
Yeah, you're not using them for. Yeah, you're not using them for anything. They're just cool people, good peoples. Yeah. All right, you cool, good peoples. Yeah, you attractive. All right, let's see what's what. You know, and sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. So you just keep it moving.
That's true.
So I think that answers your question.
It does, man. Thank you.
Do you need closure? Did we already?
I've had my closure.
You've had it?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't need any more? It's certain people, or
no? I actually probably 4 or 5 months ago
got some closure.
Had a conversation with my ex.
Ooh.
Which one?
Oh shit.
I mean, fair. That one. Yeah. There was one.
Okay.
That one
needed closure. Yeah, I got you.
because I feel like I was getting held back slightly because I went through a period where I was comparing everybody to her. And then I got to a point where I thought I was over her. I thought I was over her, but I needed that closure just for my sanity because you always get into like, oh, what if? I started blaming myself. And I was like, I don't want to get to that. I just want to know, like, yo, this is what I was feeling. Yeah. This is what happened. Did you get that same read? Like, what went left? And I did.
But what do you do if you can't get that? Like you said, you're right. You said you would have went insane. Like, what do you do if she didn't pick up that phone? Or the conversation like, oh, I don't want to talk. Like, what do you do?
I've had that before.
I would have took that as closure. Like, okay, this door is completely shut. Like, no.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
See, yeah, I've had an ex. So prior to Dwayne, I had an ex that the one I dated for 3 years. I lived in Jersey. I think he lived in Georgia. At that time, we were in a relationship in South Carolina. Then I moved during our 3rd year to New Jersey. He moved to Georgia for something I can't remember now. But we were like, oh yeah, because we were like very integrated in each other's lives. Like, I mean, it was, our families knew each other. Anyway, so he was like, oh yeah, we'll see each other like once a month. Like, I'll come down there and we'll see each other. And I'm like,
Jersey to Georgia once a month? That's right.
It's right. It ain't no problem.
Yeah.
To be fair, Trenton, if you ever live in Jersey, Trenton Airport is cheap as hell. You can fly anywhere there for round trip.
I'm going to
Baltimore. That's frontier.
$60.
See, that's what I'm saying. See, it was no problem.
You buckle up there.
Right.
You buckle
Be safe. Yes.
You buckle up there.
Be safe. And so basically, long story short, I noticed some change in behavior, and I was like, what's this? Like, what's going on? I had no real proof that he was cheating, but I knew him enough that I was like, something is weird going on. Off the strength of just my feeling, I was like, okay, we're gonna break up. Like, I can't do this. Like, nah. Like, something was off.
What did you say? Like, I don't want to be with you anymore?
I was just like, I feel like you're lying about something, and you're not telling me what's really going on.
That'd be worse when you're telling the truth.
Yeah. So he was like, oh, it's no, my new job. It's just kind of crazy. I'm like,
You gotta pull out that.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Responsibilities. Let me make something new happen before I start cheating. Right. Because I got the job.
Right.
They got me in training.
Right. Exactly. I was like, what is this? And so, long story short, I broke up with him, and then 2 months later, he had an entire new girlfriend.
Now that don't mean he was cheating.
That doesn't mean he's cheating.
No, you could
rebounds quick.
No, he could have had a friend. He could have already had a friend down there. And then once he became available, she was like, "Hey, you want to hang out?" And
so then, 2 months they're dating.
Okay.
4 months after we broke up or whatever, she's pregnant, and then after that, he's engaged. Absolutely. So I mean, but that was a situation I just could there was no closure. I think so, yeah. I mean that's still
though. That's your closure.
Yeah.
Y'all didn't talk?
No, we didn't talk after. Like, literally, when we broke up, it was, I think he texted me happy birthday, and on that same day, he posted him and his girlfriend. Whole world. Yeah, I said, dang, okay. But yeah, that was a situation I just couldn't get, even if he would have given me answers, it still wouldn't, I don't think it would have been enough. Like, I've been like, what? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Hey, real quick. You ever was talking to a girl and then you try to slowly disassociate yourself with her and then you know she was getting a hint and then you see her post another dude and you was happy? Like, yes, she moved on.
No, not at all.
Me either. That's crazy. When my homies was telling me about that, I was like, I'm gonna ask Danny.
You've never been in that.
Nah, not me.
Okay.
I told my homie I was gonna ask Danny though. I'm gonna let him know.
Wow. On that note, Chelsea, thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. No problem. Thank you so much for having me.
I'm glad to come get Mimosa Wasted.
Yes.
Shame on you for not bringing none, but
I thought about that, but then the thing is, I become a lightweight, so driving back home would have been a struggle. So
shout out to friend that sleep in the car.
Shout out to the friend that sleep in the car. She didn't even get Mimosa Wasted.
Make sure y'all share, rate, subscribe, all that.